Rolling Star!
Hola guys, what's up? I'm back, Jerry Chin. You might know me as a former driver of the number 36 JetBlue car, Season 4 champion. I'm back today as a guest commentator on the season finale. Excited to see Cameron Sr. and Drew Walker battle it out for the championship. Two points separating them. Should be interesting. Yeah. Yeah, it was. That race, I remember I won by, I think, 2 positions. It was
That
down the
Rose
wire.
almost won.
Yeah, Cat Rose was looking like she was going to win the championship the whole time. Owen Scott looked like he was the clear favorite at the beginning, but
Then he
engine
blew his
issue
engine.
forced him to retire. Cat Rose looked like she was going to win for the longest time. And then a caution came out in the last few laps, and that sort of saved me and let me win the championship. So I'm excited to see what happens today.
Worst thing that could happen is if Drew or Cam wrecks. That's the worst thing that could happen.
Yep. And if they were to wreck, Drew Walker would be the champion of this race.
Yep.
Or, yeah,
And Sheridan
it was
wrecked.
a wreck. That was a wreck. Yep. That was the
There's
that was the so far only championship win not won by JCM. Obviously, that's going to change after this race. R and CTM, 2 flagship cars for the team. Owen Scott. Oh no, Avery Hamilton. Avery Hamilton.
Walker did not qualify well.
Highest is Cam Riding 16th in the number 88 car piss. And then
My
oh,
God.
Walker will start last. And not only does he start last, he is almost a full tenth of a second. Well, not really. He's 0.03 seconds behind the next driver, which is quite concerning because, if I remember correctly, for the Season 4 championship, I also did not have a good car and I was a whole front straightaway behind. Is that maybe potentially what Drew Walker's battling today, a bad car?
Uh, Owen Scott won from 32nd. He won from 32nd in the championship. He second that race. Sheridan just last race qualified 37th, finished second. But there's a little fun fact here. Drew's team is actually the 88 team when Cam was driving for CTM. So that's kind of a weird. Since Cam has a new team since he went to SLR, but Drew is driving Cam's old team. There are situations. Busy with school, but there are a few situations for tiebreakers. If Cam
Hello.
and Drew finish outside the top five, Owen, if Cam and Drew finish outside the top five, and say Cam finishes ahead of Drew, say Cam finishes 6th and Drew finishes 7th, that means it'll be a tiebreaker, and that means Cam will win since he has 3 wins this season compared to Drew's 1 win.
This is a really tight. I don't think we've ever had a championship battle this tight before.
No, we haven't. Don't forget, just to look ahead of next season, the last 2 Auto Club races, the person that won this race won the Daytona 500 or Daytona 250. Sheridan won in season 3, then he won the Daytona 250 in season 4, and 20 car won Auto Club, obviously John Appleseed. Then Cesar Cohen Jr., who came to the 20, he won the 500 this year. So, it's a little fun fact there.
Drivers, start your engines.
Pace truck's out of fuel.
There it is. It's what's moving.
I haven't had any issues on pacing for a while, surprisingly. Well, Jerry, do you wanna announce the green flag, Jerry, or do you
Sure.
want me to do it? All right, Jerry's got this.
Well, there's only one full pace lap, so next time by they will get the green flag. Some colorful cars in the field this season. Ooh. And in front of him, the sole remaining Cadillac in the field of Cat Rose. That's a sight to behold. Number
The last
13.
Cadillac.
The last standing Cadillac in the field.
Coming to the green flag, so you might
I'll
want
come
to
to
get
the
up front.
green flag now. Ace truck's gonna pick off the pit road. And come on. Green flag's out. Here we go, boys. Number 52 out front.
That's
Going
Avery
into the-
Hamilton.
Avery Hamilton going to the first corner. Dylan Hayden passed her, or, well, yep, the 52 will lead into the first corner. Great run coming from Sophia Petty in the 43. Bottom lane seems to be working out right now, but the top lane fights back. Hayden's going to be jumping to the lead now with the help from the number 62. Or 66. We'll try to get down to the bottom lane.
We're 3 wide.
Working. Sophia Petty now taking that opportunity as they fight Petty into the lead.
4 wide back there.
Wow, already on lap 1. What? Oh. Avery Hamilton now leads. Sophia Petty settles in a 3rd place as Kynderrick Meeks. Meeks now tries to take that position away from Petty and possibly the 2nd position away from Miyazaki as well.
Big Dex being up front. He blew his engine last race up front and caused a huge wreck.
Wright Sr. number 88.
Oh!
Looks like there was maybe slight contact between the 88 and the 11. Championship contenders taking a risky today. Is Drew Walker still running at the back of the field? Miyazaki now puts the pressure on Hamilton.
It's Dylan Hayden.
Dylan Hayden too joining in the mix. Three cars fighting for the lead right now, the 52, the 14, and the I don't know the number. And the 15. Still a bit of shuffling going on. Yeah. Cam Wright looking really, really risky today with these moves, trying to get to the front of the field. Taking it, still stuck in the middle of the 3 wide right now is Cam Wright. But if we go back to in the middle of the, oh, look at that. Looking really risky today in the middle of 3 wide. Won't let go. That does pay off for him. That does work out for him. He does get 1 spot at least.
No. I could mention the engine.
Two Mercedes is putting pressure on 1 Toyota and a Chevy closing in behind them. None of these are the manufacturers for championship contenders today. One is driving a Chevy and one is driving a Dodge. Where is Drew Walker, by the way?
I think he's still in the back.
Drew Walker made a few spots up, but he's still really back in the field.
They're 4 wide in front of him.
Walker looks like he got held up at a 3 as well. He needs to get out of this. He needs to get out of this backpack if he wants any chance at the championship. 2 Mercedes teammates, Sophia Petty and Dylan Hayden, looks like they are holding each other up. That gives Miyazaki a little bit of room to work with. And here comes Owen Scott joining the mix in number 36.
Teammates.
2 seasons
ago. 2 seasons ago.
Yeah, it's the driver that won the championship 2 seasons ago, and the number that won the championship 1 season ago. He is making up ground. Miyazaki putting the pressure on Scott, though. Fighting for 4th position. Now joining the mix to fight for 3rd position. Scott on the quarter panel of the 48, but Miyazaki also tries to make a move. Doesn't work out for Miyazaki, but well, I think looks like Scott did not get the spot yet. Battle back here too. Look at that. That's 2 SLR teammates. Number 18 of Rei Ayanami and 9 of Tari Lowell. Beautiful, 2 beautiful dodges too.
He's the best rookie so far.
Hayden put the pressure on the 43 again. 48 tries to make another move. Does not work out. And Hayden will lay back a little bit. As the field now mainly flares out the same spot. We can see Cam Wright Sr. Those risky moves are paying off. He is moving towards the front of the field as he gets ready for another overtake on his number 66. And then on his 2 SLR teammates. I'm assuming his teammates will let him go rather quickly. He has a championship on the line. He goes down to the inside now. Three wide still. Cam Wright has been taking the 3 wide all day, every day. Doesn't get that spot. Slides back in the line.
And Walker is having a Jerry Chin day.
Oh, yeah. This goes really, really further back, though, on the inside line. 47.
Something I've noticed is that former champions that are in contention for the championship by the end of the season always have bad luck.
That is true.
He was going for 2 in a row and he blew his engine, and now Drew's dying.
Walker now Third to last, try to pass his former teammate in the sole remaining Cadillac. Doesn't look like it's working out for him. Cadillac now, obviously, without factory support, but still can keep up a good fight with these CT and Chevrolets. And bad news for Walker, he gets forced back up to the high side.
Strong run last race, but she got involved in a wreck.
Oh, up front, looks like Owen Scott has made his way over to third place, now battling Hayden for second place. Sophia Petty falls off a little bit into fourth.
Those 4 cars have pulled away.
Hey, look who's coming up. Look who's coming up. That's Cam Wright. Cam Wright now battling Meeks in the number 10. Next up on his hit list will be his team boss, Tari Lowell. He easily
Quinn
gets
Mullaney trying to make a move past Meeks as well.
He shouldn't have any difficulty getting by 9. Walker still struggling at the back of the field right now, trying to pass the number 13 of Cat Rose. Having a really hard time doing that, and even if he does pass Rose, he still has a field of over 30 cars ahead of him before he can get even close to Wright Sr. 37 puts a bumper
struggling to get.
37 puts a bumper for the 13. Oh, looks like it works. He gets by. He gets by his old teammate. That's still nowhere near enough. Our season 2 champion.
I think he's just struggling to get past all these cars. Momentum gets shunted because they're all 3 wide. There's just nowhere to go for him.
47's really struggling today. It looks like he might not have enough grip into going into the corners to make the low line work. Looks like Wright Sr. also having a bit of difficulties getting passed by Dex Miyazaki now, but he goes back to the bottom lane with a tiny bit of help coming from Quinn Mullaney. And easily gets by to 14. The front, 52, Hamilton, comfortably in the lead. Hayden right behind, though. Owen Scott quietly sitting in third, observing the 2 in front of him, trying to make a move. 36 takes this corner aggressively, gets a way better run off the corner than a 48. Going on the outside line now. On the next corner,
going to go with it.
Move to the inside. 36 stays with on that corner. Cam Wright now getting pressured by Mullaney. And it looks like Mullaney has it. Now he's stuck on the outside too. The good news for him is the next car behind him is his teammate Rei Ayanami, who might get him a break. And Owen Scott gets into second place. Looks like with help from Sophia Petty, 43. But Sophia's got the low lane now. Ooh, looks like the 43 lost a little bit of grip there. Couldn't really make that bottom lane work. With the 88, got a bottom lane, got a better run off the corner than the 51. Now Mullaney is getting pushed back, and the 88 finally, for the first time ever, has no cars around him. He feels the turn by. Oh,
we might finally see a battle for the lead.
Doesn't look like enough. It looks like he got a bad run off of that corner. Hayden's now getting close to the 36. Remember, 36 still has a low line advantage. On a turn 3 now. Great run off the corner for the 36. Look at the 52. Way slower down the front straightaway than the 36. Who are the 48 go with? 48 trying to give neither cars a push. So that's to try to maybe make a 3 wide. While they make a 3 wide and go in this corner. Owen Scott got the lead and takes Dylan Hayden with him. Hamilton falls all the way to now Sophia Petty also putting the pressure on Hamilton now. They're side by side going to turns 1 and 2. There's 3 and 4, sorry. Looks like 52 will keep third spot for now. My apologies. Scott comfortably in the
Walker
lead.
reporting from his car that his car is super tight and he can't even turn the car through the corners.
You hate to hear that from a championship contender. You know you have a championship to win. You know you just have to get there, but you can't. Looks like he's made
But he is making ground.
He's making. I don't. Will it be fast enough? He's got a long way to go, especially with the day that Cam Wright is having.
He's gonna need to do some major. He's gonna need to do some major adjustments during the pit stops to that car if he wants to get it just right.
All right, not letting an 88 by, actually. Quite surprising move, but we all know Tari has a need-to-win mentality. Actually getting quite a bit of ground on his driver.
This is every driver. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
36 still
God,
comfortably out in the lead. 48. 48 closing it in a little bit.
Scott's won 2 races this season. He's trying to make it a third. Not sure, but I think if Owen wins this, he ties Sheridan with the wins. I think. I'm not sure. I think if he wins. He is. He has like 8 wins. He has like 8 wins. I haven't updated it. It's not fully updated. That has 6 wins.
Drivers battling it now.
I think this would put him at 7. Oh, if Owen wins this, it'll put him 7.
Ooh, look at Tari. Looks like after that battle with Cam Wright, he all of a sudden got a surge of speed. Battling the 43 of Sophia Petty now. Looks like the 9 has an edge. Still not.
Can't get past Owen Maddox.
But he is slowly working his way up. Much slower than have to be. Oh,
Yeah,
battle for the lead. 48 Leland Hill, 36 Owen Scott. Hayden down in the low lane, 30, Scott up in the high lane. Scott looks like got a better corner exit. Go out front. On turn 1, Scott's trying to run the mid lane. Hayden tries the low lane. Does not look like it worked out for Hayden though. Now. Both of them rather poor starting positions. Cam Wright's made it all the way up to the top 10. Meanwhile, Drew Walker is still struggling back in the field. 29th at last lap. Running 7 seconds behind the leader. That's just
Finally
unfortunate.
got past Riley Hill and Joey Maddox. Texas falling back. He was in the top 5, but now he's. Oh my
Ooh,
God!
look at that. Looks like he got
He's
past a
jetting.
big group of cars. The former champion getting his form back. He looks like he got a better run off of that corner 2 than Leland Hill.
Oh, now he's trapped between a lot of cars, so it's pretty. Oh, he goes outside.
Ooh,
Way
tries
outside.
to make the outside work. Looks like lost a bit of
Not gonna
traction there
happen.
too. That will
There's a
cost
lot of
him.
spots.
That will definitely cost him.
Well, he tried.
There was an attempt.
He's got a while to go, so.
Might be better off for him to actually back off a little bit and see what the next lap he could do.
Owen is a jet fuel. He's gone. SOR definitely has the championship, team championship. They definitely have it.
He's up right there.
Miyazaki is just—he's the worst car in CT Motorsports. He doesn't have a win. He's low and well. He's made a comeback. He's 21st in points after running 30th all season, but he's just not with the other CT Motorsports cars.
Two powerhouse now Motorsports and SR battling out for 2 championships, both teams and drivers. This could be the first time that we see a team championship and a driver championship go to separate teams. Season 1, Hell Meeks Racing won both. Season 2, 3, and 4 with JC Motorsports Domination, they won both. All 3 seasons. But now, it looks like we might have the driver championship and the team championship go to separate people. If
Maybe the
four
case.
people can make it work, that is.
Walker needs to get up there. He's really,
Walker really needs to get going.
Hamilton on the apron. No, Hamilton okay. Oh, he's fine. He's fine. I saw him on the apron for a second. He's fine. Don't worry about it.
At Rose running in a very low position, as that this could be the last race for the Cadillacs. After 1 season while the manufacturer support, the zombie cars will have to retire at one point. As Tari Lowell makes her way up to that, I think that's 4th spot, battling Sophia Petty now.
It's very surprising to see the 88 runner up front at Auto Club. That never happened the past 4 seasons.
6th spot right now. Also putting the pressure on Sophia Petty now as they go into this corner.
Didn't we see one last time? Owen's coming down to the pits.
First
He's gonna
person
come
to
with
pit
him.
is our leader, number 36. More takers.
My car is pitting out.
Looks like no. Scott's all along down in. Oh,
Jim Williams.
Only two takers for pit lane this round. Race
I don't know if you
leader.
want to do that. Cam did that at Texas, and a caution came out, and he got stuck a lap down. That's how Drew took the points lead.
Looks like 4 tires in field for the number 36. The 52 of Avery Hamilton assumes the lead now.
Doesn't seem like anyone's coming down this time either.
This time around, let's see. I don't think anybody's coming down. Nobody is pitting yet. As the two early comers get out of pit road, it looks like they will be both one lap down now with that early pit strategy. That is true. That is true. He has a tire advantage for the time being. That will obviously fade away as the race goes on, but he has to take these next few laps with better tires than anybody else. He has to make these laps perfect in order for strategy to work. It looks
Let's see
like
what happens here.
the interesting question now becomes when is the next group of pit takers?
Everybody's
How many
still
laps are
not
they
pitting.
staying out? How many laps early did the 36 and the 11 pit? Or not the 11, 36 and the other car pit.
A lot of it seems like a lot of people went on the same strategy. If they go the whole
The
entire
rest
way,
of
I'm
the
gonna
field
crash.
seems happy with their tires, and I haven't seen anybody really the entire day struggle with grip yet. Obviously, 47 had some early issue with him battling his grip. The car's really tight, but it looks like he has us to sort it out. And look at that. There comes Owen Scott to unlap himself. This is the fresh tire advantage I'm talking about. He has fresher tires than anybody else. And he will make that work. Oh, looks like Drew Walker made up another few spots in these past few laps. Oh yeah, Auto Club. Not the biggest pit road. Owen Scott now has nobody in front of him. Clean track, great tires. He will try to make it work. Oh, it looks like these guys might come down to the pit road this lap. Nope, not yet.
Still not pitting.
Really early pit call.
Owen gains more time the longer they stay out. Not pitting.
Wow, nobody pitting. Oh, looks like that's 81 Stephen Williams.
If we have another South Africa, I'm gonna be mad.
You can see how much better these tires are for Owen Scott, though. Look at how much ground he's made up since he pitted.
It's zooming. You're gonna pit with like 5 laps to go.
Oh. It might be. That might be why the 36. It might be why the 36 has to pit, because he's been out in the lead for so long.
Maybe they don't need fuel. I have no idea.
If I were the 36 pit box, I'd be worried right now. I'd move and not only risk Owen Scott's race that might have risked the team championship for CT Motorsports. Because look at where Wright Sr is right now. He is now in genuine contention to win this race as well as the championship. Scott's making his way around the track, but it looks like Cam Wright's made it all the way up to second place behind Leland Hayden now.
Oh, we're 9 laps and 10 laps to
That
go.
will see the deal for both SLR and himself. Under pressure from Hamilton now. If I were the number 36 pit crew, this is where I'm starting to get worried. With now 8 laps to go. With 8 laps to go,
And
trying to make it without a stop, but I feel like they can't do it. I feel like some of these drivers are going to have to pit at one point.
I mean, you could tell the difference.
Oh, wow, though.
What we did with South Africa, we'd have to do here again. That means the entire field suffers. If they don't pit. That would ruin a lot of things.
Owen Scott is catching the field for sure, but I don't think he's going to have enough time to fully go back to where he is before, unless he gets the other guys run out of field or come pit. Which, right now, as a laps are ticking down,
gets his lap back. Drew Walker is trying to move up. Not gonna be enough.
Not going to be enough, but he is working. If his strategies come into play, we don't know what's going to happen. If pit strategies come into play and all of these cars are going to have to pit at once with only 4 or 5 laps to go, then the 20th position might translate into a really good position. Nobody pits this lap either.
I don't think they're gonna pit.
I don't know. If I were on a 36 pit box, this is when I get worried. This is when I'll get worried. Oh, Drew Walker under attack now, getting passed by other cars. Just a terrible day for our defending champion. As the 36 begins to make his way past some of the cars that aren't lapped. That's still going to be, whatever happens, if the rest doesn't hit, that's going to be a terrible disappointment for Owen Scott still. Had a chance to win the race, but a pit strategy call might have ruined it for him. No signs of pitting this lap either. 48 still comfortably out in the lead. That's Leland Hayden. Wright Sr. now making it up to second place.
Here's the thing, only 2 cars pitted, so I'm not sure if the entire field could. I don't know if they could make it or they were making a gamble on a caution so they get fresh tires. So they would have to stay out and they keep the lead.
Or what position is the 36 running right now?
38th. Should be 38th.
So he's passing the
God.
cars on track, but that's still definitely not going to be enough for him. With only like 5 laps to go, he's not going to be able to pass the entire field back to where he was. No signs of pitting from anybody else. Now I'm starting to think that pit stop might have been an unscheduled pit stop. Maybe the 36 had damage from earlier in the race or whatever.
The difference between South Africa was half the field pitted and like 5 cars didn't pit and they stayed out the entire thing on a road course and won the race. entire field staying out and only 2 cars pitted. But we're coming to
I'm up only 3 laps to go. These guys pit. I don't think they're pitting. I think they're gonna make the
focus
entire
up front.
race.
Up front at this point because they're not going to pit. And Drew's not. There's no way Drew's winning, unfortunately. Oh my God, Owen Scott is flying.
Look how fast he is, slicing through the field with only 3 laps to go. How many pole positions can he make up?
I would laugh if he managed to get out front. Focus up front. Go up front. We're missing the entire thing. We've been focusing on this pit thing for too long. Oh my God, he is zooming, dude.
He is flying, man.
Well, this race, I'd laugh.
Passing cars
Not gonna
left
win,
and right
but-
as a 36. Still not gonna be enough for him
The
though.
lead.
With only
Hayden versus Cam Wright. Okay. This is the most awkward Auto Club race.
it really is.
Hayden trying to get his second win. We're coming to 2 laps to go. White flag. Okay.
White flag is out. Hayden in the lead. Cam Wright Sr. in second place. It looks like he has a championship in the back and he maybe win the race. As Drew Walker continues to just pass every car he sees. Or not Drew Walker, as Cam Wright or Owen Scott can just pass every car he sees. Up front, Cam Wright, getting closer this lap,
Too far to send anything.
Not enough. I don't
Hayden
think so.
most likely got this.
3 and 4. Will he send it? Not gonna be enough for
Hayden
80.
got it.
And Wright gets the championship. Dylan Hayden wins the race. Your Auto Club.
That was anticlimactic. One finish. What a
You are
drive
looking
by
at-
Owen Scott. Owen Scott finishes. Where did he finish?
Owen Scott finishes 15th. Just look at that man. He was flying at the end of the race. He will finish
Dude.
15th.
Owen Scott, bro. He made up lap down. He was a lap down, right? He was a lap down. 10 laps to go, and he goes around the entire track and finishes 15th. That was amazing.
It looks like we did have another pitter. Oh, oil leak. Interesting.
Trying.
And SLR clinches both championships. Third team to win double championships here in the NASCAR NR2003 PMU series. Sean Lowe Racing, that's going to be the 88 of Cam Wright winning up the Driver Championship, and that entire team sponsored by, feeling Ford Dodges? Ford Dodges will win the team championship. What an amazing way to close out the season. especially considering where that team was last season. What an amazing season this team's had.
I mean, Dylan Hayden is the favorite to win the Daytona 250.
Ooh, possibly.
See, well, hey, it wasn't a bad race. It was a good race. There was 3 wide everywhere. They went 4 wide at some points.
Yeah, in terms of on-track action,
the only thing that was a little bit confusing was the car
bad. We
pitting.
didn't have a wreck, but the only complaint I have is that the off-track drama was quite strong in this one.
Yes.
But it looks like things are working out.
Owen Scott, man, he's the driver of this race. That was impressive.
Sure.
Drive, man.
That 36 was a rocket ship at the end of this race. Slicing through the field, picking up so many positions. An entire lap and 25 more positions to get to where that car finished.
It was a great race. Well, I wouldn't say great. It was a good race. It wasn't bad by any means. It was clean. It was solid. I guess Owen and CJ made a gamble. Hey, and it kind of worked out for Owen. I mean, he could have won the race, but I guess he thought there might have been a caution, so he pitted in advance. So CJ Williams doesn't. He was running in the back anyway, but he finishes 37th.
Doesn't lose anything in the car.
He finished where he would have finished more than likely. Drew, fortunately for him, he finishes third. I mean, that's not the day he wanted, but he started last, so he gained around 10 positions or 11, something like that. But great run for Owen and some of these guys. Dylan Hayden won his 2nd race of the season, his 3rd career victory. Uh, um, Cam Wright wins his 1st championship. His 2nd, that's his best finish here. Well, this has been season 5 of the PMU Cup Series, and this is Cam Wright, Weeb Gonzalez, and Jerry Chin, and we're signing out. See ya. I figure I'll let you know. D2 will start when D1 starts, because I am not home yet, and I still am sick of COVID. Well, I got rid of it, but I'm trapped at my dad's. I have to stay over here for 30 days. D2 will have a season. It starts when D1 starts. D2 starts when D1 starts. No, D2's not skipping a season. D2 starts when D1 starts. It starts. D2 will have its season, but it will be going on when the D1 season starts. So whenever you do season,
Switching mods for next season? Just a quick question. Are you guys switching mods next season?
No, we are switching season 4. P2, we're switching to trucks in season 4, I think. Season 4, we're switching to trucks, I think. Yeah.
Ah,
And we are, I think, season 7 for D1, we are switching to the Monster Energy Cup Series mod.
interesting, interesting.
Yep, but uh, a dip. So, Jerry, you want to stay in the server for a little bit more? You can if you want, or you can leave. I'll see you
We
guys. That was fun. Thank you for coming out, Jerry, and commentating. Who
for
knows? Maybe
sure.
we'll have you for Daytona if you want.
Yeah,
Uh,
maybe we'll see what happens. We will see. We will see what happens for next season.
Jerry just runs every single Daytona 500, and that's it. He just runs the Daytona 500 every year.
In
The
case you guys
96
are
car.
wanting, in case you guys are wanting a personal update, since I've been gone for the server for like a solid 3 months now, I left the server to focus on my studies, and that has really paid off for me. I had a extremely high score on the SATs. I don't have to worry about that ever again. The 3 APs are now finished for me. I'm doing quite well. Summer's coming up. Yeah, that's where I am personally, in case anybody's wondering.
Well,
Yeah, summer break.
my grade ends tomorrow, so
Well, I still got a week of classes.
basically, 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 what Jerry is trying to say, he is kicking life's ass. That's what he's trying to say.
Yeah, essentially that's what I'm getting at. Is I'm doing really well. Potentially, potentially. Yep. Ooh.
I think you need to leave Austin Leong in because CJ Williams is gone. So leave Austin
Yeah.
in.
Okay. Gotta head out.
All right. Well, Jerry Chin, he left us with a classic. But yeah, this has been season 5. There was, even if the races weren't that amazing, or if some finishes were disappointing, the points battle was amazing. And Drew Walker and Cam Wright were on their asses for the entire season. I mean, you saw Drew somewhere, Cam was right behind him, or if you saw Cam up front, Drew was right there. It was amazing. 2 points heading into the final race. If Drew didn't have problems, we probably would have seen an amazing finish. But yep, this has been season 5 of PMU, and we'll see you for season 6 at Daytona.